You're gonna crack thunder. You're gonna become a very dangerous player. Okay, welcome to another episode of D.C.C. Raw. Okay, and raw is when I make something from a leftover, right? So, it could also be a quickie, but it's when I make something from a leftover. And you remember the birthday cake? Well, I have leftover cake. I had leftover batter and the tops of the cake that I cut, right? So I'm gonna make a chocolate bread pudding with that, okay? So here we go, look at this here. All right? I got my double boiler going, okay? I got 2.5 cups of half and half going in, right? Boom, this is gonna be so easy it's not funny. Okay, 8 eggs beaten. Going in. Okay? And we're just gonna whisk this around until it gets warm. Okay? We're gonna put in a 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay? And I have this Marie Brizard. This is a nice anisette. And we're going to put in about a shot of Marie Brizard just to give it a little bite. Okay? Now we're going to put this on here. We're going to do this till this gets hot. I got my oven preheated at 350. Right? Okay, I got my spray. Light coat on the pan. Okay, my cake. Mixing it around in here. Like so. Okay, this cake was good. And you know what? I made this last week and it's still nice and moist. I highly recommend that cake mix. Okay? Feeling this? I just want to get this tempered and warm. Okay? Now this is going to bake in the oven probably for about a half an hour. At 350 on the middle shelf. Doing this just gives it a head start. Okay? Oh, that's nice. Not overly sweet. Okay? And if you just saw my mixology boot camp, I made a painkiller. So if you didn't see it, watch it. Okay, that's really steaming up now. This is how easy it is. We're going to pour this on top of this, put it in the oven, 30 minutes, 35 minutes is going to be done. Okay, that's good. Okay? This is going to be a nice dessert for tonight. And I don't even know what I'm going to do. I could either serve it with a sauce, or I could burn sugar on top of it. I don't know what I'm going to do. But when it's ready, I'll show you. Okay? Okay. This is going to be nice. Okay, now I'm putting it in the oven. Middle shelf. 350. Set my timer. Whoops. Set my timer. And I'm ready to go. I'll be back to pull out the oven and show you. Hey guys, I'm back. I just got back from taking my dog for a long walk. Okay? It's been in for 30 minutes. My alarm just went off. And let me pull it out of the oven. And I'm going to put it up on top here. Okay. Whoa, that's looking good. Okay, got my toothpicky. Got my toothpick, right? Clean, clean. Wow, looking good. It's looking really good. And I gotta tell you something, it smells better than the cake smelled. Okay? That's looking good. We're gonna let that cool. And that's gonna be a nice dessert. I think I'm gonna brown some sugar or make some kind of sauce for this. But before I serve it, I definitely will show it to you. We'll be back. Hey, welcome back to D.C.C. Raw, okay? And there we go. There's my bread pudding, right? And the sauce that I decided to put on it, how stupid of me. I got all of that extra ganache that I made that I'm gonna do other things with, okay? So what I'm gonna do with this is, come here. I'm gonna put it in a bowl. Okay, here's my bowl. And here's the ganache. I got 5 people. So I want to just make sure I got enough sauce for 5. Okay, I don't want over amount of sauce, but there I go. I got sauce, let me just put a little bit more in there. I got some sauce here. And I'm going to stick it up in my microwave. Okay? And I'm going to put a cover on it. And I'm going to put it in for a minute. We're going to see how that comes out. Okay? In the meantime, here I go. I got my plate. I got my spatula. And I'm going to break this. See how this comes out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Pops out beautiful. Okay? So, I got 5 people having dessert. I know 5 people don't want a big piece like that. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller for them. Okay? And I'm going to come out and I'm going to put smaller pieces on this. I know my daughter wants a small piece. Okay? Well, okay, that's regardless. But here I go, I got the piece here, right? It's room temperature. I just let it cool down to room temperature. I took my sauce out, right? Heated it up. Whoa, look at that. You see that? Okay, watch this. There you go. Bread pudding with chocolate ganache sauce. Made from leftover cake. Chocolate bread pudding with chocolate ganache sauce. Everything made from a leftover. Turning it into a dynamite dessert. You just watched D.C.C. Raw. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, hey. I'm back and I want to tell you about the dessert. It was good. It was really good. But it would have been perfect, and it's my fault that I didn't do this. And just like I would be making a creme brulee, I would have put it in a water bath, and I didn't put this in a water bath to cook it, which is another tray with water on it. It cooked with the direct heat, and it was a little grainy. It was still good, and everybody ate it and they loved it. But to me, I tasted it, and if I would have ordered this in a restaurant, I would have been disappointed because it was a little grainy. But that was my fault because I didn't even think about putting it in the water bath. Like I said, you know, I made that mixology boot camp, and I made those drinks called painkillers. And I probably had 3 of them, I think, before I started cooking. So it kind of slipped my mind, and it's totally my fault. But if you make that dish, cook it in a water bath, and it will come out perfect. Okay? This was D.C.C. Raw.
Come fill my glass up a little more. We're about to get up and burn this floor. You know we getting hotter and hotter, sexy and hotter, let's shut it down. Yo, what I gotta do to show these girls that I own them? Some call me Nikki and some call me R.A.W. Skeezer, please, I'm in a visa. Whoa, just like and I need my own sneaker. Sexy, sexy, that's all I do. If you need a bad bitch, let me call up yo. Come soon and I'm living many services out. I see some good girls, I'ma turn them out. Okay, bottle, sip, bottle, guzzle. I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle. Hey, bottle, sip, bottle, guzzle. I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle. Let's go.
Makes me